Heart Attack Jack here, and I want to know, what is your opinion on the Blood Moon event? Before watching the video, tell me in the comments what you think alone, unbiased. What's your opinion on the Blood Moon event? So a quick breakdown of what we do in the Blood Moon. As a survivor, you have to find one of these blood pumps that you see on the screen here, fill up your jerry can, and then take it to a blood generator and fill it up with blood. The whole event, blood this, blood that, if you haven't noticed. It's a little cringy for me, but I get what they're trying to do. As a killer, your objective is the exact same that it is in any normal Dead by Daylight game, except when a survivor puts down a jerry can, which they never do, you're able to kick it over. Overall, I think the cosmetics and I think the atmosphere of the Blood Moon event is really cool. I like what they did with the hooks. I like what they did with the generators. I think some of the cosmetics are really cool. I do like the atmosphere overall of this event. Also, I love the bloodpoint bonus. You get the 100% for the bloodshot eye, and you get the group bonus overall for how many blood generators get done and kicked. So yeah, if you're grinding blood points, now's definitely the time to play. As a survivor, I think doing the generators and the objective of the game is actually really fun. I like the fact that you have to run back and forth as opposed to sitting on a generator like normal, just hitting skill checks. I do think that's a cool change. I think that behavior is just testing to see different objectives that people may like. I do like this objective. I think, my opinion of course, that the blood gens are too fast. I don't think that you should be able to finish a blood generator so much quicker than a normal generator. Also, throughout this entire event so far, the killers are super sweaty. They are playing as try hard as they possibly can. So as a survivor experience, it's not so much fun. You're constantly getting tunneled, constantly getting proxy camped, constantly just getting out of the game as fast as they can. Also, another thing, I don't like that they're doing the event a couple of days after releasing the ghoul, because you have a killer now that already promotes proxy camping and tunneling. In an event that promotes proxy camping and tunneling, it's just double duo. It's no fun. It has not been enjoyable. I love the blood points, so I keep playing, but overall it's just not been fun. Now, as a killer, the game is exactly the same as normal Dead by Daylight. You don't get any special objectives. You don't have any special interactions. Well, that's not true. You can kick a jerry can over, but I mean, survivors don't drop jerry cans, so you don't get any special interactions. Now, we said earlier all the killers are sweaty. To be honest, you don't have a choice. You have to play that way. You have to tunnel. You have to camp if you want to have any success, because these blood generators pop out so fast that if you get a coordinated team, they don't even have to be coordinated. If you get a team that plays average, these generators are going to get done super quick. So you have to play as sweaty and as try hard as you can in order to have any success. On another note, in the same way that the killers are playing as sweaty as they can, the bully squads are out. Every few games, every 2 or 3 games, you get a coordinated swift that just, their whole goal is to make your day as rough as possible. And they know that there's not a lot of punishment because they can get the objectives done super quick. So they're just, bully squadding it up. They're trying to hurt your feelings. The final verdict for me, I wish that they would have made it so when you're running with a jerry can, you would lose more blood than you do, because right now there's absolutely zero punishment for running with a blood can. You finish the generators in 2.5 trips anyways, so if you run and lose such a small sliver, you don't really get punished. So I wish they would have made you lose blood faster while you're running with the blood can, so that way there's more incentive to walk, so these gens don't get done super quick. I also wish they would have gave the killers a special objective or a special goal or a special power, anything else, because right now it's, for the killers, a normal game of Dead by Daylight. You just get the blood point bonus. With that being said, the blood point bonus is fantastic. Grinding blood points is kind of difficult anyways, unless you can get a team together with Bloody Party streamers. But right now you get the 100% bonus and the overall group bonus. So grinding blood points has never been easier. And then the event itself, it's just not balanced. It's not fair for killers. And I'm somebody that preaches balance quite a bit. I always say that the game is as balanced as it can be given the circumstances of what the genre is. But this event is not balanced. It's not fun on either side because you have killers who are try-harding as much as they can, and then you've got survivors who can blast through. Another note that I didn't pick up on earlier, the generators have no effect on gen perks. So Call of Brine, drawing a blank on anything else, Pop, any of these other gen perks, if it's a blood generator, it's not affected by these perks. So now you have 4 generators in the entire map that are absolutely untouched by these perks, making the perks useless. So now you have generators that can get done really quickly, and as the killer, you can't do anything about it. They're absolutely screwed. So the balance of this event is awful. It's just not fair. Before the event came out, I thought it was going to be the other way around. Oh, the killer or the survivors have to do an additional objective to try to finish the game. I thought for sure that it was going to be the other way around, that the survivors were going to have such a hard time because now they have to do these extra steps in order to finish the game. I was absolutely wrong. They favor the survivors right now, and the survivors can finish these gens so quick, it's just not fair. My final verdict, unbalanced, but doing the new objectives is fun, and the blood points bonuses are awesome. I do think the cosmetics and the overall vibe is cool. I would give it a 6 out of 10. I don't want to play it more than I have to, but I don't mind playing it for the blood points. So overall, I think 6 out of 10 is a fair score. If you didn't tell me in the beginning of the video what your opinion is, definitely tell me now. I will comment back. I want to hear it. I want to know what your opinion is. Be sure to check out the rest of my videos. Follow all of my social medias. Thank you for your support. I'll see you guys next time.